Hi guys, how you doing? It's Stephen here from Glen Car Sales. We've got quite possibly the nicest BMW X6 that we have had the pleasure of stocking. Keen eye of you out there will notice that that's actually an M2 colour. That's Long Beach Blue. It's a 40D, so it's got the higher power 320 horsepower diesel engine in it. We know that's the one to have when it's a big chunky car like this. And also it's had two owners, just done 50-odd thousand miles. It's an edition model, as I mentioned, so it's got lots and lots of non-standard options over and above a standard M Sport, which we'll go through over the course of the video. And it's just a lovely, lovely car in excellent condition, which hopefully by the time you've reached the end of the video, you'll wholeheartedly agree. So let's get a look around. So the car was bought in through our own in-house car buying service. We won't buy anycar.com. If you are looking to sell something similar, we would love to hear from you. There will be a link to the website in the description below. We won't buy anycar.com. As we do buy all the cars from their previous owner, it gives us the opportunity to give them a good drive, check the service history, and more importantly, bring the cars inside under the LED lights and make sure that there's no scary paint, no previous repairs, and just all the stuff that you should do that unfortunately when you buy at auction you don't have, you're not afforded that luxury. So because of our very pragmatic process we go through when buying the stock, we feel that we've got some of the nicest cars available on the market. Once cars are bought into stock, they then go to Alistair Turner Motor Engineers for an 82-point inspection, which is approved by the RAC. The MOT is renewed, then the cars come back for a detailing session. And when we say detail, guys, we do mean a proper machine polishing session, not just a smear of polish. It takes a bit of time, but I'm pretty sure the results will speak for themselves. As you can see, there is not a single hint of any swirl at all. Just a lovely, lovely, clear, crystal clear finish in the paint. So now let's get a look at this lovely X6's condition. So we'll take the camera over the course of the video, but take it about a foot away from the bodywork. That way that you'll get a really good clear understanding of the car's condition. So we can see that the light lenses are all lovely and crystal clear. These can start to go opaque through time, but these are literally as clear as could be. Just looking over the edge of the bonnet, just looking for wee stone chips, a couple of tiny marks here and here, and then there's one just here. Light lens on the passenger side again, that's all lovely and clear. And just looking down at the lower edge of the front bumper, this is where we're going to find, if there is any stone chips, this is where we'll find them. And again, it's all really, really clean. Moving on to the passenger side, looking down the length of the vehicle, we're looking for any scratches or dents. As you can see, it's all nice and clear. Brand new tyres on the front. As you can see, we've got the little ink mark here, and at Glen Car Sales, oops, we don't fit branded tyres, don't fit off-brand tyres. It's proper a proprietary brand, and if it's a Dunlop's on the back, it's a Dunlop wheels on the front to keep all four matching, which is very, very important on an X-Drive car, which I'd like to point that out. If you're looking at a vehicle and it's on mismatching tyres, I would suggest either asking the dealer to replace or buy one elsewhere, because you don't want to have any issues with the transfer box. So brake disc in the back, they're all nice and clear. Out of rim of the wheel, free from any damage. Really, really nice finish on this. It's like a semi-matte lacquer over the diamond cut face. I've been picky, a little bit of water ingress just about here. Notorious for water lining behind the centre cap there. This is really unavoidable, but that's not something we'll be looking to refurbish because we've got no damage, and this will just come back through time. We actually tried to have a 2-year-old BMW, that water ingress sorted underwater, and BMW wouldn't even repair it because water ingress isn't covered, as it turns out. So now looking at the wheel on the back, we can see we've got no damage around the outer rim of the wheel. Brake disc is all nice and clear in the back there. Dunlop tyre, big massive, it's a 315 section rear tyre with lots of life left on it. And if you look over the course of the face of the wheel, again, a little bit of discoloration here just under the lacquer and a little bit here, but very, very minor. Keyless entry, that's these little marks here, signify keyless entry, nice to have option. Really love the carbon fibre trim. It's proper stuff. It doesn't look like it's just a... Sometimes they can look really cheap and nasty, but this is like really expensive and very carbon fibre-y looking. I'm trying to look for a better descriptive word, guys, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it just looks like a wrap. This does really look very nice. Looking over the back bench, you can see there's no dents from kiddie seats in the leather, and the back of the front seats all good condition as well. I'll try to show these because these can sometimes get a bit scuffed and things with kiddies kicking the back to the seats, but it's all nice and clean. I have to say I've known of John, the owner of the car. I've not known him, but I've known his cars because he lives locally to us, and his cars have always been absolutely immaculate. So it's really nice to have one of his cars in. Real credit to you. So if you're watching the video, John, thank you for the car. Looking down the passenger side, we can see there's no parking dents or scratches or scrapes. And if we look at the back bumper corner, we can see there's no scuffs. Tailpipes are all absolutely pristine as well. Moving around the back of the car, we've got parking sensors along the back there, and we've also got the reverse camera. Power opening tailgate. Now these little lugs here are really handy. This is part of the storage package. So you can adjust these, and then you can secure any luggage that you have. So if you're on a long trip, you've only got a small bag in the back, and you've also got these nylon bands here as well, again for securing smaller pieces of luggage so that they're not rolling about in the back. It's all these little things that you don't notice how handy they are until you don't have them, and I'm speaking from experience. Looking down the driver's side again, really nice and clean, no parking dents to report whatsoever. Wheel on the rear driver's side, again looking around the outer rim, no curb damage at all. Brake disc nice and clean. And lots of tread on the rear as well, which is a good thing because these won't be cheap. So looking down the length of the vehicle from the final angle, we can see that bodywork is just as clean from this angle. We can now have a look at the front bumper from below as well. Final wheel, again right round the rim, free from any damage. Another bit of little water ingress just round about the centre cap there as well, but I mean it's very minor. Get rid of that ringtone. Moving on to the inside, taking a look at the door cap. No wear along the door, no shiny parts, no shiny section on the top of the door card. Look at the grab bar, just make sure that there's no jewellery has chipped it and the rubbery coating started to come off, and the electric window switches and everything are all free from any wear, and the door latch itself is all free from any marks. Entry plate got a couple of small scuffs just on the entry plate there. But again, guys, just always been as critical as I can. Backrest, outer bolster, very little wear on it at all. And the base, what tends to happen is when people are getting out these, they swing around 90 degrees and then slip out. So we've got a little bit of shiny leather here, but again, guys, just been super critical. And a little bit of creasing just in the outer bolster there. If we compare both seats, passenger and drivers, we can see that they are very similarly matched. Popping inside, let's get the car started. It's got what I'd like to call like a kind of semi-virtual cockpit type thing. So got your traditional 2 clocks either side, but within the speedo and the attack we can configure that to, we have it Eco Pro mode. You can see that the dials change in the readout. Put it comfort, puts it into more traditional rev counter and speedo, and then when we put it into sport, you get another readout again with the big centre miles per hour reading in the middle. Ambient lighting just under here, runs right across into the door cards. It's also got head-up display, which you can just make out there. We've got a heated steering wheel, an electric steering column adjust. I can confirm the air conditioning is blowing absolutely freezing cold. It's also worth mentioning, guys, this is a 5-seat configuration because some X6s only have 2 seats in the rear. And we also have Harman Kardon audio. There's probably a few things that I've missed, but the full spec of the vehicle is detailed on the website, and there'll be a link to the car in the description below. 53,698 miles. We'll also have a look at the iDrive to cast our eye over the logged service history. Status, service requirements. There we go. So 18, 19, 21, 21, 21, 23. Next service due July 2026. So we must have serviced this car when it was getting ready when we were prepping it for sale. Pop the bonnet. I'll get you a look under the look at the engine bay. Just have better practice at that now. I've opened it that many times one-handed. So we can see engine bay is all nice and clean. Straight 6, 3 litre diesel, 320 horsepower. Pushes this big brute along the road at a very, very respectable rate while returning excellent fuel economy. In the long run, you should expect to see sort of 38 to 40 miles per gallon, and around about the doors, that'll drop to sort of low 30s. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you found it useful. If you are interested, we would love to hear from you, and you can get in touch by clicking the link in the description below. That'll take you through the website. I've got our contact details on there. You can drop us an email or you can give us a call. Also happy to take your current car and part exchange or work out a finance quotation. For a part exchange valuation, we just need your reg and mileage, and we'll come back to you with an indicative price. As you're looking at an X6 on YouTube, I'll put a link to a BMW road test up here that you might find interesting. Also, please do consider subscribing to the channel. That way you'll not miss any more stock updates or any up and coming road tests. And you can do that by clicking the James Glen logo just down here. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate the view, and hopefully see you at the garage or in the comments below. Thanks again. Bye bye.